such cabinet yet. You cannot place something on nothing. It will fall. That is a rule. The Constitution provides for a cabinet, and we agree that that cabinet would have a secretariat. But there is no such cabinet in place, and the president has not even announced the appointment of a secretary to cabinet yet to be formed. So, Mr. Chair, we insist that this is being done in good faith. It's our duty as minority to point out some of these things to government. We do not do this to obstruct government. In fact, for the records, this is the first time that major appointments, nominations, are being considered expeditiously, because our side is of the view that the government must be in shape to get the country moving. We don't want the country to be run by civil servants at the various ministries. It's the reason why we are cooperating with government. Chairman, our second observation that has to do with a matter of national importance. And this matter is rooted in the case of Theophilus Donko versus the Attorney General,
Mr. Chairman,
decided on the 12th of June 2019.
Point of order.
And it was a matter that my respected colleague Godwin Eduji Tamaklu did at the Supreme Court. The background to this matter,
Mr. Point of order.
The background to this matter,
Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
It's as a result of
point of order.
Some revocation of appointment that took place in 2017. In the view of Mr. Eduji Tamaklu, certain chief executives who were appointed by the government, and for that matter, they were under Article 191 and 195, ought not to be sacked by mere operation of a change of government. This is what
Chairman, I have a point of order.
The court
I have a point of order.
Said. Okay, sure. All right. Chairman, if you want to...
I recognize Honorable Yarga on a point of order.
Mr. Chairman, the standing orders of the Republic of Ghana makes provision for the establishment of committees, subcommittees, ad hoc committees, and etc. And then it provides for the scope of deliberation. Called. Open your standing orders. Let's read together. Order 267. One of 267 says that in the exercise of the oversight function of a committee, the committee may consider a matter within its mandate. A matter within its mandate. Number one. Number two, 2672 says that where the speaker refers a matter to a committee, the deliberations of that committee shall be confined to that matter. Shall be confined to that matter. The speaker has referred to us the nomination of Honorable Agbodza for the post of Minister for Roads, and he is before us for vetting. Our mandate is to stick to the nomination and processing, questioning him, and etc. What has that got to do with a case that Eduji has initiated? Are you getting the point? And that relates to the appointment of chief executives. Are we considering the nomination of chief executive before this committee? Are we processing any chief executive before this committee? So how does the issue of how chief executives are dismissed, how they are appointed, the proper subject of this committee's deliberation this morning? You see, we cannot, every morning that we come here, turn this platform into a press conference. We cannot do that. It cannot be tolerated. It cannot be encouraged. When somebody objects, then you say they were trying to be difficult. Please, we're all decent gentlemen and women here. Let's keep to our mandate. We are here to consider the nomination of 3 nominees that are before us. Let's stick to that. National issues, so what is not a national issue? Whether there's a toilet in my village, it's a national issue. Whether there's water flowing in my hometown, it's a national issue. Because everybody can decide what he defines as a national issue. But we're not saying that it is not even a national issue. We're saying that by our own standing orders, it is not a matter properly before us as a committee. And we are not mandated as a committee to consider it. Please, you are a senior lawyer. You are a senior lawyer. Read these standing orders. They are very clear.
Honorable members, a point of order has been raised. I am minded to take a response from my left side. So, Honorable Chief Whip.
Chairman, thank you for tolerating me. And I listened to our colleague, our senior colleague, Nwabo Ayariga, when he copiously referenced the orders. And, Speaker, if you want to proceed on that tangent, if you are going by Order 217, I mean, in this strict sense, no, I'm referring to 217. If you are going by the strict interpretation of the orders, we don't even have our mandate to be vetting our honorable nominee. It's unfortunate this is happening whilst the nominee is here. Because 217, there is inherent subject matter committee. And these committees have not been constituted yet. So if you are doing a strict interpretation of the rules, then we are not even qualified to be here. Speaker, Chairman, what the leader said is wrong. The deputy, the leader, the minority leader is seeking to raise a national issue. And it will not lie in your mouth to gag him. Earlier on, would you listen to me? Mr. Chairman, earlier on he used the word that the leader he comes here every morning seeking to belittle and also use this as a platform to make all sort of commentaries. We think it's most unfair. He should be tolerant a bit. Speaker, the point I'm essentially making, would you listen to me? Would you listen to me?
Honorable members, order.
Chairman, so let's go.
Order.
Yes.
Let there be order. Honorable members.
Yeah, it is interesting he's going by a strict interpretation of the rules.
Well,
then let's
Honorable Chief Whip. Honorable Chief Whip, hold it.
But I'm not members. I hope you come back to
yes, me. Honorable members, let me inform you that we have the presence of the marshal here. I don't want the situation to get to that level, particularly the non-members of the committee. So let's observe some order.
Yeah, with respect, I'll just conclude. On this matter. On the matter raised by our colleague, he should just be tolerant. And earlier on, they tried to preempt even what he was going to say, which was out of place.
Well, Honorable Chief, are you done?
I'm just concluding.
Okay.
So I'm saying that if we are going to go, mind you, we are masters of our own rules. If we are going to go by strict interpretation of the orders, then let's refer to Order 217, Subject Matter Committee. No, it wasn't waived. It was not. So let's go by strict interpretation. Then this committee is not properly constituted. If we are going by a strict interpretation of the rules, look. So Speaker, our colleague is incoming.
You are not even supposed to be in
Our
Parliament.
colleague is incoming. He has not come yet. He's incoming. He should be tolerant and listen to the minority.
Please address the chair.
Mr. Chair, he's incoming. He hasn't come yet. He should tolerate the minority leader and listen to him. Allow the minority leader to raise all the relevant national issues.
Hold it.
Why?
Honorable Muntala.
Why?
Honorable Muntala Mohammed, I can hear you loud and clear. Wait for you to be given the floor.
Speaker, that'll be all. That'll be all.
Thank you very much. You see, honorable members, we all know, given the exigency of time, we rely on Order 3 to do certain things in the House. This morning, I have before me from the minority chief whip that Honorable Osei Nyako, Honorable Kofi Mafu are admitted as the subject matter committee members on roads and highways. Honorable members, let us not create the impression to the general public that we are not complying with Order 217. Order 217 has been complied with. Equally, I have the list of the members from the majority side on the subject matter committee members. The impression is created in the general public that admitting these people, they are friends to the committee and they are not supposed to ask questions. Let us not give credence to that kind of misinterpretation. I am placing it on record that we have the subject matter committee members sitting here. I can move further on education. We have Honorable Dr. Educhum and Honorable Ntim Fojo as the subject matter committee members. Now, on Agric, we have Honorable Brian Achampong and Honorable Dr. Isaac Yao Opoku. So clearly, we have the respective subject matter committee by the list that I have received. So I find it very difficult to take the point that we do not have the subject matter committee members here. So
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
You don't have the floor, Honorable Brian Achampong. So on this note, what I intend doing is that if there is a point of order, I will give room for a response to the point of order. I do not expect a point of order being taken to the response or the clarification that I am making. So in my humble view, you are out of order. I want to give the floor to the minority leader to proceed, taking a cue from the objection raised. Well, honorable members, he has not responded. So he should be given the opportunity to respond, so that if there is a need to give a ruling, I'll proceed to give the ruling accordingly.
Thank you, Chairman. In responding to the objection by my respected colleague, Honorable Mahama Yariga, I shall first lay the foundation of the issue I was raising, and I shall catapult same into giving him a reasoned response, which response I believe, Mr. Chair, will lead to you dismissing his objection. Mr. Chair, the Supreme Court, speaking through His Lordship Kote.
Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable Minority Leader. The entire House is expecting me to give a ruling on the point of order raised, having listened to both sides. So if you want something to add to the point of order being raised, you are entitled to do so. Else, let me deliver a ruling on the issue.
Chairman, with respect, he raised a point of order against me. And I've told you that with your leave, I shall respond. And I will lay a foundation to my response to enable you appropriately determine the matter. And I believe that if that is done, the entire committee will know that his objection was indeed not founded on any law. In relying on the Supreme Court decision, which decision I have already quoted, and the Supreme Court speaking through my Lord Kote, paragraph 3.7, all the way to paragraph 4. I read, the Republic of Ghana is a sole majority or significant shareholder in a number of companies. These include Ghana Airport Company Limited, GCB Limited.
Honorable Minority Leader, the point of order for consideration is that Order 267 is clear. When a matter is referred to a committee, the committee must confine itself to the matter before the committee. The issue that you are raising relating to a Supreme Court judgment doesn't relate to the matter referred to the committee. So what the committee will have to consider is whether or not, having regard to the nominee before us, the issue that you are raising relates to that subject matter. Because the referrer is for us to vet the nominee. The issue you are raising has to do with the appointment of chief executives. So if you want to respond, honorable members, order. Honorable members, order. Honorable members, can you listen to the chair in silence? So your response Speaker, to the point of order should take into consideration.
Allow the leader to speak.
Should take into consideration.
Chairman, you need to allow the leader to speak. I mean, it's total disagreement with you. Chairman, no. I'm not disrespecting him. I will not disrespect him. Allow the man to make his point.
In orders. I'm therefore calling for a response in line with the point being raised.
At paragraph 3.7, quote, the Republic of Ghana is a sole majority
Chairman,
or significant shareholder.
Have you ruled on the matter?
In a number of companies.
Have you ruled?
Honourable members
include Ghana Airport Limited.
Honourable members, it appears the ranking member is not taking the guidance provided. The guidance is to the effect that a point of order has been raised to a specific issue supported by our own standing orders. I am not aware of these particular standing orders being waived. I am looking for a response to the point of order. But if he insists on going on without responding specifically to that particular issue, honorable members, this is my ruling.
Chairman,
You can. Honorable Chairman. Can we have comments?
Honorable Chairman.
You can.
Honorable Chairman. Honorable Chairman. Honorable Chairman, with the greatest respect, I am as human as you are. The honorable member who raised the objection against me, as we are told, is going to be our new leader. He and I are going to work together. He knows, as a matter of fact.
Nobody has communicated that to you that is going to.
Very well, then I withdraw that.
Yes, withdraw.
That's okay. That's all right. No problem. With the greatest. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. No problem. Chairman, I was giving my opening remarks. He's raised an objection to an aspect of the submission contained in my opening remarks. I am responding to him. My response to his objection is as of right. The chair must listen in silence to my response and thereafter make a ruling. Indeed, in silence. The chair must listen to my response. Mr. Chair, there's something that is very clear. When Honorable Ayariga had the opportunity, we all went quiet. My side, not a single soul opened his mouth because we felt he was raising a point that will require us to respond. We kept quiet. It is our turn to speak. We should be allowed to make our point. I'm responding to his point of order, and I've said I shall rely on a Supreme Court ruling to lay the foundation and use that to catapult the actual response. And so I should be allowed. And I have quoted the law, and I'm relying on the paragraph. Let me finish reading. When I finish, yes, don't worry. Don't worry. So let me finish. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, I need to finish. So the Republic of Ghana is the sole majority or significant shareholder in a number of companies. These include the Ghana Airport Company Limited, GCB Bank Limited, Goil Limited, State Housing Company Limited, and National Investment Bank Limited. These in the Companies Act 1963, Section 14, and
Majority Leader, are you on point of order?
Governing bodies.
Or point of information, or you want to interrupt? On point of order.
I come on a point of order.
Very well. Your interruption is less accommodating.
Okay, no problem.
Mr. Chairman, we have traveled this road before. This will not be the first time we will vet a nominee. This will not be the end. And Mr. Chairman, at all times, we are guided by our standing orders. Our standing orders on this matter is so clear. Mr. Chairman, the orders of this House is clear that any time a committee, a matter has been referred to a committee, the committee must concentrate and deal with the matter before the committee. The minority leader is bringing in matters that relate to appointment and dismissal of chief executives. It has nothing to do with the matter before us. Mr. Chairman, this cannot be tolerated. This cannot be tolerated. The majority leader, the minority leader can at all times address the media or use other tools available to him as the minority leader to address his concerns. But he cannot use this platform to address matters that are irrelevant to what is before us. What he's talking about, Mr. Chairman, is irrelevant to the matter before us. And so we cannot entertain it. Mr. Chairman, I urge you to rule him completely out of order. He is out of order. Please rule him out and let's deal with the matter before us.
Chairman, a reply.
Rule him out because what the matter before us has nothing to do with what he's asking, what he's reading. There are other tools he can use. Parliament will be sitting tomorrow. He can come in a form of a statement or whatever he wants to do. But as we sit here, we are here to vet the minister responsible for roads. The minister responsible for roads. Let's deal with the matter. The man has been sitting here for how long? For 1 hour, dealing with preliminary issues. This is not the platform, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, be strong and do your job.
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, I will recognize you. Honorable members, Honorable Brian Achampong, with all due respect, you are not a subject matter committee member for the appointment committee in relation to roads and highways. Therefore, you do not have the right and you cannot be given the platform to speak. I am told by the lead provided by the whip to the effect that you agree, and I'm exactly going to give you the floor when you get to the vetting week. The composition of the appointment committee is by standing order 217. It is clear that the committee is made up of 11 members, and the committee should be assisted by leadership of the subject matter committee. So once the minister designate before us is for roads and highways, the list submitted to me by the minority side to be the subject matter committee leadership members is what I am going to go by. That is why I have not given the floor to Muntala Mohammed to speak. Thank you very much. So all the other members should take note accordingly. Honorable Deputy Minority Leader.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm very happy that our honorable leader, the outgoing leader of the majority side, mentioned the fact that the issues that are being raised relates to appointment of chief executives and everything. Our committee's name is Appointments Committee. If there are issues, no, let me tell you, it's not just whether ministers or not. What I believe that we need to be tolerant with each other. Let people, it's a preliminary issues that he's raising, and he should be given the chance. If there are some flaws in appointment, I think that one we should listen to. You cannot rule him out.
I recognize Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafama.
Chairman, thank you very much. Chairman, first of all, there's no rule of this House that demands that the ranking member to the appointment committee must necessarily and willingly deliver an opening remark. It is not binding at all times. So if the invitation is a courtesy, if he continues to abuse the courtesy, it has to be withdrawn. And he's aggressively abusing this courtesy in a very prolonged manner. So I suggest that that courtesy be withdrawn. So we deal with the matter at hand. If he gets his turn to ask questions, he could frame the issues he's raising in the form of a question directed at the nominee. If the nominee is minded, he will respond. If it's not, he may not answer. Look, in Boefio versus NTHC, Where a procedure is provided for a thing to be done, it is that procedure that must be applied. He's using the wrong forum to deal with a matter that he thinks strongly about. He should go to court. This is not the forum convenience. With all due respect, Mr. Chairman.
Honor. Okay. Let me hear from the ranking member on roads and highways.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, well, this is my first time joining the committee for the vetting of the nominee. I don't want to think and I don't want to believe that this is exactly what happens when the committee meets to vet. I believe all of us are members of parliament, and at a point in time we have to accommodate each other. I've seen the back and forth. We've been spending almost an hour going back and forth. I was just assisting, whether it's deputy or assisting him, that is the ranking. He's a very important member of the committee. And I will plead with you, Mr. Chairman, if it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we have been raising point of order back and forth on this matter. Just give him 5 minutes to wrap up and let us move on. Other than that,
well, honorable members,
yes,
I have listened to all of you, and I'm inclined to say that it is trite learning. When a procedure is set down for a right to be exercised, it is that procedure alone that must be used in exercising the right. He mentioned the case of Boyfio versus NTAC. I want to add the principles established in the case of Ashcam versus Karam. It is also true that when a matter is referred to the committee must limit itself to the referrer. The referrer to the appointment committee has nothing to do with the appointment of chief executives. I believe it is for a stated reason that the framers of the Constitution does not allow chief executives to be vetted by Parliament. It is for a stated reason that our standing orders do not allow vetting of the chief executives. So any issue relating to the appointment of chief executives, it is not a matter for consideration by the appointment committee. I would therefore urge upon the ranking member not to introduce any matter which is not within the ambit of the appointment committee. Let's limit ourselves to the referrer by the Speaker of Parliament, and we can make progress. Any matter which is not within the ambit of the appointment committee is hereby ruled out of order.
Chairman.
Honorable ranking and minority leader, please conclude.
Chairman. Chairman, I am happy that you have referred to some Supreme Court rulings, and my respected colleague Roxanne de Flemapo also referred to a Supreme Court decision in a submission. I will therefore rely on the same right to proceed in my response to the objection you gave by relying on the Supreme Court,
Honorable Ranking.
that I was reading.
Honorable Ranking.
Chairman.
Honorable Ranking Member, I believed my ruling is loud and clear. So limit yourself to the mandate of the committee, please, with all due respect.
Paragraph 3.8. The Constitution establishes a number of governing bodies for public services.
Honorable Minority Leader, you are again out of order. Honorable Minority Leader, you are out of order. Honorable members, can we proceed?
Chairman.
Honorable members, can we proceed?
Chairman.
Honorable members, you cannot ask your members to on the mic.
Chairman.
Honorable members, let's proceed.
Chairman.
I would call on Honorable Mahama Shaibu to start his question.
Chairman.
Thank you very much.
Chairman.
Chairman, I have objections. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Chairman.
Chairman, I object.
Honorable nominee.
Chairman, I object to the conduct.
Congratulations, Honorable nominee.
Honorable Chairman, we cannot go.
Honorable nominee.
We cannot go on.
Congratulations.
In this way.
One more time.
No. Don't do this too, Chairman. No, you can't do this. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen.
I've looked through your CV.
It's not going to happen.
The question
Chairman,
of competence.
It's not going to happen.
It's not in doubt.
I've accorded you every courtesy.
Honorable nominee.
We've accorded you every courtesy.
May you listen to me?
We've accorded you every
Honorable
courtesy.
nominee, the former roads minister.
Chairman, we have accorded every courtesy.
Was
your approach
is
not what we had agreed on.
And he said that
yes,
the NDC government had left behind 1.
Honorable members, I intend to suspend the sitting for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Still like.
Yes, it looks like mine.
I wanted to respect.